This is the American Rebellion. My name's Jerry. How y'all doing? I'm here at Matty K and Nick Young for another Monday night. The vote for the Supreme Court nominee should be in about a half hour. They're over on C-SPAN, still yammering away about stupid shit nobody cares about because they're going to lose. And away we go. We will try to keep you abreast of the vote, and it should come out to the same as usual. All Republicans, yes. All Democrats, no. Except Susan Collins, who's going to vote against it because she's terrified she may lose her election, which is nice knowing she's willing to not actually do something good for the country because of her election.
Besides all the above, is hell and freezing cold wind. There's 60 degrees in the fucking house this morning when I got up. It was like 50 miles an hour all morning and fucking freezing, man. I had two goddamn skis tucked up, man.
You should turn the heat on, Matt. Be a rebel. Turn on the heat.
That's verboten to turn on the heat.
Sorry.
Yeah. At least while she's home.
Yeah. Well, or just be a man. I don't know. One of those two. Tell her you're old and you are cold, and that's that. Okay. Well, Nick, how you doing?
Well, I'm a little bit chilly this morning, but didn't need a heater. But I put on a jacket and went to work, and it kind of worked out real well that way.
I don't know. It was.
Oh, that fucking four-letter word, huh? Damn it.
It was foggy as hell this morning here, but other than that, it was fun. Let's see. We got Jimmy Collins and Jimmy Collins here. So, by the way, producer Jimmy, you really suck at your job. Anyway,
And by the way, funny as hell. Like my next door neighbor, they got a lot of Halloween decorations in the front yard and up like like styrofoam shits that look like headstones and stuff. They were down the street like fucking 50 miles an hour over this big fence towards the school. I bet half their shit blown out of the yard. It's hilarious shit. I went down to the store. There's fuck Halloween decorations flying all over the road, out of fucking everywhere. It's like people are gonna be pissed, man.
and you find joy in this?
They actually allow styrofoam in California. I just thought it was fucking funny. I mean, yeah, they're gone, man. This one was flying like a goddamn UFO. Must have been like 20 feet in the air, flying like a frisbee. It was going like it went at least 75 yards over this fucking fence at the school. It's like that's weird. Too bad I didn't get it on film.
That's nice. Laughing at other people's misery. It's funny. Alan McMillan is here, and so is Larry Burns from Canada. Slow coming in tonight, but slowly but surely everybody's getting there.
There is a Schadenfreude.
A what?
Schadenfreude. It's actually a term for taking pleasure in somebody else's problems. It's an actual German word for that.
I see. Okay. Well, when my bank account actually sees money, you can expect poor service. I see. Uh, Thanks there, producer Jimmy. It's nice to know. Wait, you ain't getting paid till I do. Let's see. Alan McMillan gave us a thumbs up, even though he says he didn't, but I see it right here, so I'm thinking he's lying. I don't know. Let's see. Exit solo layout. Okay. Well, you don't want to do any of that. Let's see. Click that.
Yeah, and my renter is probably going to try to fuck me out of $1,000 for getting evacuated. That's another highlight of the day. Shit, hostage.
Yeah, I would go and burn the house down with all the shit in it, and that would solve the problem. Then you could just claim insurance.
Well, I don't know where the fire is. I suppose they felt like they had to tell us, the management company, but tried to look it up. I couldn't figure out. It's not that close. I don't even know why they're getting evacuated, but it seems that they are.
Shouldn't you
I
know?
know it was voluntary. Fuck it. I don't know.
Shouldn't you know this? I don't know. Like where the fires are, multiple properties, whatever. Shouldn't you know that?
I don't know shit. All I know is what
All right.
I've seen floating around in my head. I don't know shit. Hello, Mr. Obvious.
Yeah. Well, Chuckles is on the floor speaking and talking bad about everybody, I'm sure. So, God, he is such a slimy motherfucker. He really is. Alan McMillan.
Well, did you see Trump did like 3 goddamn rallies in Pennsylvania this morning with hundreds and hundreds of people there, and Biden did 1 or 2, and there's no. He had like the reporters, and that was it. That's the only fucking people that were there.
Yeah,
that's all that showed up at his rally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I heard him making a gaffe. He was, on the whole Corona shit. And he said, "We need more testing. We need to get all our first responders and all our healthcare workers the proper PPP." What is that? Protect personal protective piss or something? What does that mean? So the PPP was money that were given to businesses. So you don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. But yeah, Joe, he's lost his hell. He called Trump George twice a couple of days ago or today or some shit. Yeah, I saw that. And his wife took a little gasp there when he said it. It was fucking hilarious.
Let's see. Alan McMillan wants his white privilege check. And Destiny Paris is here. How are you, Destiny? And Alan McMillan says, "Fuck Chuckles." Yeah. Unfortunately, he won't go away. And he's going to win again. And we're forced to listen to him. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but in Joe's case, PPP probably stands for like prepubescent piss or something he wants. I don't know.
Well,
prepubescent pheromones or something. He likes to smell shit.
I can't wait till this is over. I'm tired of getting text messages.
Yeah, that's really it's too bad that we have this lockdown because Joe doesn't have the ability to like grope people and shit now, which he wouldn't be able to control himself, but he's not able to do it, so it's kind of working out for him a little there.
I can't wait till it's over. I'm tired of text messages and Facebook trying to explain voting to. I'm tired of hearing them screaming about COVID. And I mean, you know, it should be a law. The politicians have to come up with new conspiracy theories like every week or so because it just gets old with the whole same thing over and over again. We are deplorable chumps now, according to Biden.
Well,
Yeah, we're
Joe has got his he's got that memorized. His response, all his COVID shit, he's got memorized. That's his go-to.
yeah.
He's like, all right, Joe, hit auto. Oh yeah, COVID, Trump bad, get everything. I'm gonna do blah blah blah.
Apparently, Joe thinks we're all deplorable chumps now.
Wait.
Not learning anything from Hillary and her deplorable basket of deplorable comment. I don't know. I got to tell you, Democrats. Not that bright. They're really not.
No, it's like listening to a broken record nonstop with those people.
I know.
It's the same shit every day, every day.
Yeah, and they all say the same crap, changing very few words. It's unbelievable. Let's see.
And
Tiffany
they got to stick
Sullivan
in
is
Russia
here.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. Russia. We have had massive scandals in our government with the Russian bullshit, the Ukraine bullshit, mostly perpetrated by Democrats. Now, the Hunter Biden crap, and nobody in the mainstream media they don't care. It's unfucking real. I guess we should be happy that the voters care, because I think they're going to put Trump in a landslide. It's freezing and icing here like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
An inch of ice already, and we have another
Where's
day to
that?
have to go with this shit. That would be where Tiffany lives in Oklahoma. Well, it was about 85 here today with no ice, unless it was in the freezer. Mine is, so it was good. I'm fine. My shit's good, so I don't care about this. Matt's got Santa Ana winds, and he's not allowed to turn on the heat in his house, apparently. Seems crazy.
Yeah, and that shit blows down. Usually, like it's warm, but in the winter, it don't usually happen in winter. It's like bone chilling cold. You know what I mean? I mean, 60 feels like it's fucking 20. You know what I mean? Plus 50 miles an hour wind.
That's what you get from.
We'll come to the Gulf South, where there's 100% humidity, and see what 30 degrees feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It's bone chilling fucking cold.
I mean, yesterday it was like 60, and it was very comfortable. Gets down to 50, it's too cold for me.
Yep. Than I feel.
Yep.
Better the better.
Tiffany Sullivan flipped me off, which is nice. Jerry, this sucks. Electric down all over the place. Wondering if we will lose it at any time. Well, your choice there, darling. There's nothing I can do. I live in Florida for a reason. There's always someone who controls the thermostat. Sorry, Matt. Not in my house. I'm hot, I turn on the cool air conditioner. I'm cold, I turn on the heat. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit in my own house and be cold.
My dad used to do that. And I'd go to his house in the winter and be, Dad, it's fucking freezing. He'd be walking around with like a park on. Like, what are you doing? And of course, when old people are cold, they sit down and don't move around that much. So he'd always get fucking pneumonia, have to go to the fucking hospital. I'm like, turn the fucking heat on. You won't have to fucking do this shit.
You will if you ain't got no electric. One of the first bills I pay every month is my electric. And we don't have these problems here with the cold and ice and so forth. And, you know, I see the George Soros Musketeers are out in numbers protesting RCB. Yeah. Let them protest. Let them riot. Let it burn.
Protest all they want.
At some point, Trump is going to send the military in, and it's all going to, you know, everybody has a good time when somebody puts an eye out. You know, that's the way it is.
Oh yeah, it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Seriously hurt.
Yep. And that's what's going to end up happening because this has to stop. This actually should have happened a while ago, but because of politics, it did not. And frankly, I find that utterly unacceptable. If politicians aren't doing their job and keeping people safe,
well, mainstream media and everything, you won't have to worry about it because Joe's going to be elected, and as soon as he's elected and tells everybody to quit it, they'll just go home and nothing else will happen. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that ain't going to stop. Because I got news for you. Most of them don't like Joe Biden now after the last week or so. He wants to keep fossil fuels or fracking and wants to do this and wants to do that.
No, it's every other day he's bored his mind. And this is not going to do him well in Pennsylvania where they've been all fucking yesterday and today or whatever.
Yep. Yep.
No, I heard on my way home that Trump is up in Pennsylvania by quite a bit. And if it stays the way it is, they can't steal the vote because there's apparently a lot of corruption in Pennsylvania.
We're supposed to have
and they say he's way up in Florida too. So he wins Florida and Pennsylvania, it's pretty much over. That's
wow.
He only needs the rest of.
He still needs
only another big one or two, but
he still needs Michigan, possibly Wisconsin. You know, he needs a few. Ohio. You know, North Carolina has been big last few elections. That kind of thing. He's still big. I heard Debbie Harms. How are you? I heard Biden's workers are walking away. I've seen a post on that. I don't know where it came from, but hi everyone, I'm back with all my annoying charms. Hello Virginia, how was prison for being mean to somebody? I don't know, I gotta tell you, as you drive around, like I was in Gainesville today with the wife, take her to the doctor, and I'm at the Publix, and lady comes up and we started talking, and she's like, the Trump, you know, it's a very I see Trump flags and stickers and everything else everywhere. I do not see the Biden stuff as much. I don't know. I look at Trump's rallies. I look at Biden's rallies. There's not even a comparison. People are standing out in the rain to see him. People are, there could be a freaking tornado and people will be standing there waiting. I'm not seeing Biden Senate than I am Trump. Because when you start getting down into the the House and the Senate, especially the House. Weirdos and fucking wackos get into the House sometimes, as we can see from the squad. And none of them are getting voted out. So,
you sure you're worried about Trump and it ain't George, according to JoJo?
well, yeah, I guess. The printer who printed up all the Trump Pence signs is probably in a lot of trouble. Should be George and Pence. Jolene is here. How you doing, Jolene? Have you voted yet, Jerry? Not yet, no. I got my sample ballot. I'm going to look up some stuff.
Now,
this
how
week.
come, well, I know why, but
Let's see, we'll open this. This is our sample ballot. It's basically what we're going to be looking at for voting. This side is all the people that are running, and this side over here is like constitutional amendment, constitutional amendment, constitutional amendment. They're all four as constitutional amendments for Florida. Let's see.
Well, then they do all this tricky shit in California with the propositions, like vote no on Proposition 20, but you don't know if that means you're for it. Vote no on it means you're against it or for it. It's sort of like trick fucking questions, really.
Yes, that's exactly what they do. You try to read what it's all about. You're more confused after you read it than before you just read what it's actually on the ballot. Read the explanation and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here?
So we got,
doesn't make any sense.
We got judges here, District Court of Appeals, Salt and Water Conservation District managers, or people, whoever. A lot of constitutional amendments. There's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Florida, they keep trying to change the Constitution all the time. So I will study this, and we will. It's mostly the judges. Gotta look them
that's
up.
going to do you a lot of good.
Well, I mean, you got to look up the judges, basically.
Just give you a headache.
No, you got to look up the judges, see how they rule. And the constitutional amendment, they actually have it all explained there, so I'll read through that. And then I will write down my picks, and I will take it to the voting booth and with my trusty Sharpie pen and go vote. So we got to go to Bronson on voting day. It's only about 10 minutes from here, so we don't have early voting here. Apparently, we're going to set a voting record. There's been more. We set one the last time, 2016. Apparently, we're going to set another one this time because of early voting. There's so many people doing it. Debbie says she voted today, paper ballot, no machine for me, red across the ticket. There you go. The only machine, and it tells you which voter you are. Biden called Trump George. You all hear that one? Yes, we discussed. Dave Rougeau was Biden had a heroin overdose last night. Yeah, I think it's bullshit. It was bound to happen. Come out. He didn't have no heroin. If he did, he ain't dead. That would be in the mainstream media everywhere if he was dead.
Who?
Hunter Biden.
Didn't hear hear that one.
Yeah, it was all over Twitter this morning when I got up.
Well, I did hear Don Jr. saying, "Where the hell is Hunter? How come me and my brother and my sisters were all, campaigning for Dad and shit? What?"
Because his dad don't want him
He's
with
shredding shit right about now.
Yeah, his dad don't want him within 20 feet of him. I vote at my local county library in town, 6 minutes away, never a long wait. Yeah, we actually have 2 polling places. Mine is actually a little house in a field, but that one's closed because of the COVID. So they shove everybody into the one down the road from that, which is like a community center. And I've never really had to wait to vote.
Safe over there.
Yeah. Harris and AOC are already planning how they will ruin America, like Joe doesn't matter. Joe doesn't matter. He's a figurehead, and not a very good one. See, in the end, when you're a corrupt piece of garbage your whole life, that's it. It comes out. Most of the Biden signs that were around town are down, and not because they were stolen either. Local sign is about the most childish thing I've ever heard of in my life, but apparently it's a big thing to do. Secondly, I never see. I have not seen one Biden sign around here, so I don't know. I see a lot of Trump signs, a lot of Trump flags.
Really, I mean, is that a great accomplishment? I mean, to steal somebody's fucking sign.
Yeah, I mean,
it was, what the hell?
Yeah.
The fuck difference does it make?
Well, it has given
like you rip their vote chance from them because you stole their sign. So now they're going to change to the other part.
Yeah, but it has given rise to some interesting protective measures, like electrifying them or putting nails or shit like that in the ground so people step on that kind of shit. I mean, you want to be a thief?
Some dude, Florida man.
Yeah, there you
go. Florida man, 26-year-old Florida man steals a bulldozer and goes running over Biden signs. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that. That's interesting. I got to tell you, it's not a good look when you're stealing political stuff.
Well, shit. I thought George Jones was dead.
I mean, it's kind of like, it's kind of like I don't know, stealing people's packages off their front porch. What are you doing? I mean, this is a thing you're doing, really? I mean, at least with a package, you might have something to, you may get something good, but all you're getting is a fucking Trump sign. What are we going to do? I mean, you're going to throw it out the fucking window down the street. What good does that do? Let's see. There wasn't very many of them around either. But Trump signs.
It's kind of lucky over there. They didn't do that kind of shit when I was a kid. They didn't deliver packages like that with Amazon and all that shit. I probably made a good caper out of doing it.
Let's see. Antifa made a lot of noise attacking Jews for Trump in New York. Yeah. Until they declared the procession an illegal thing, and then made it broke it up. It's like, god damn. They don't do this for riots. I mean, they may say it's an illegal gathering or whatever, but they don't do anything. But if it's a peaceful protest, they make everybody leave. About to confirm the ACB. I'm watching it now. So Mitch McConnell is up there spewing his shit. So I'm guessing it won't be long. Oh, look, there's people sitting in there and everything. Usually these guys are talking to an empty hall.
Oh no, we got some new guidelines for Thanksgiving from the exalted Governor Fuhrer Gavin Newsom. You can't have more than 3 families come to your house for Thanksgiving, and you got a 2-hour time limit for anybody to be there.
God.
Like, okay, how are you gonna like enforce this? What, you gonna have cops sitting out in front of everybody's house with a fucking stopwatch? They're over 2 hours. Fucking knock the door in.
Yeah, but here's the problem. It's not that. Here's the problem. The problem is some snitty fucking neighbor, like, you know, your guy across the road there, we'll take fucking video and time it and then call the cops. If I were you and I looked out the peephole and see cops, I wouldn't even answer the door.
At 2 hours, 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if cops came to my door for that reason, I wouldn't even open the door. What are they gonna do? Break in? They can't do that shit. Let's send the SWAT team. What? Come on. You're having Thanksgiving. Get the fuck out.
He's got to be going home after he says shit like this, laughing his ass off, going like, "You never believe what I told these fucks to do now." It's like every day he comes up with some wacky bullshit.
Hell, I didn't know this, but the Louisiana legislature told our governor to go fuck himself with all of his goddamn rules and mandates and mask mandates and shit. He said, "No, motherfucker, you can't do this shit."
Yep.
Like, I didn't know that.
Well,
they don't tell you that on the news.
The whole shutdown thing is at this point ridiculous, and they're still screaming, "Oh, the new cases, the new case." Fuck you. Fuck you. Just shut up. Just shut up. Nobody's fucking dying from it anymore. We're not blowing out their lungs. Cuomo's threatening to shut down synagogues and churches again. People are like, fuck you. I got a good state. DeSantis, he don't do any of that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's rules for businesses and shit.
According to Joe, we need more PPP.
I mean, I go into the Dixie, I go into the Walmart. They got people passing out masks. I say, you know, they usually at Walmart, the girl will yell at me who passes out the mask. "You like a mask, sir?" Next time she does that, I'm going to turn around and look at her and say, "No!" Hopefully, she won't yell at me anymore. But other than that, I went in Publix in Gainesville today. Gainesville is a liberal city, and nobody says shit to. Tina Scott is here. How are you, Tina? Mitch is speaking now, then they vote. Yeah, I got it on C-SPAN here on YouTube. I don't want to hear what Mitch McConnell has to say. He looks like a frightened chipmunk. That boy has got no chin. It's just, it's like there's something wrong with his chin, that boy there. I don't know. This is all crap.
He has that no chin at all.
Yeah, this is all crap. I mean, we don't need to hear from every fucking senator. We really don't. Shut the fuck up and just vote. We know how it's going to turn out. Just fucking vote.
Yeah, cut to the chase and get the shit done. We've already had the hearings and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
cut to the chase and just fucking do it.
Everybody's got to have their say for 20 minutes on the floor. It's like, shut the fuck up and vote. Nobody cares about what the Democrats hate her, the Republicans don't.
Press the button.
Let's move along expeditiously. To cut the amount of time people could speak, I guess, but I mean, I know there's 100 senators, and I get it. They all want to get up there. Every once in a while, you'll look at these guys speaking at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's literally no fucking buddy in the whole Senate chamber. And they're just talking. It's like, really, who's up at 3 o'clock in the morning to listen to this moron?
Yeah, but I mean, they all want to get a little airtime. You know, that's basically all it is. PR stunt bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to do this. You don't even need to do the questioning and all that. They all have an opinion, Anthony, already. Asking her shit ain't going to change your mind.
Nope.
Because you're going to hear what you thought you were going to hear.
Yep.
Just fucking vote on it. It's
Yeah.
all PR stuff. They want airtime.
It's a campaign.
Yeah, they're campaigning. A lot of them are up for re-election this year with this presidential election.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to show their face and show their ass at the same time.
Both my parents have COVID. They're both doing okay. This is way blown up big time from Tina Scott. Sorry to hear that, Tina. Always remember, we never ever say that COVID isn't real. What we say is that it was handled horribly because of politics. And we could have saved a lot more lives had we not been putting people with COVID in old folks' homes and shit. That would have helped New York. It would have also helped if everybody would take their fucking mask off so they don't kill herself. That'd be great too. But no, nobody's going to do that shit. California can bite me with the damn Thanksgiving rules. That shit is so fucking stupid. Rule 2 is beyond anything I could put up with. Yeah, they're not going to tell me who I can have at my house. Sorry, it's not going to happen. But then I don't live there, so I have to worry about it. We have Ron DeSantis. So it's
and a time limit.
Yeah,
you can only stay there 2 hours. What the fuck? Thanksgiving dinner ain't gonna be ready for at least 4.
Yeah, not to mention
What's going on? A while.
Normally there's like football and there's people are having conversations and eating. And Thanksgiving is an event. It's a great day.
Little liquid infusions and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jimmy Collins says they all have to get their last bit of wind in. Yeah, and they lie. I mean, I listened to a couple of them. They just lie. But I mean, it's Thanksgiving. It's the best holiday of the year. I mean, it's for me. It's my favorite holiday because of the eating and and look at me. I that's my thing. I eat. I enjoy it. Even when I was single and living by myself, I enjoyed making dinner. And
my wife bought a couple of.
What's that?
Okay, you made Thanksgiving. Did you can cranberry that looks like the can when you shake it out?
No, yeah,
that's the shit.
Yeah, I love that stuff. That is the shit. My wife hates it. She makes cranberry sauce with the real ones. I can't eat it. My daughter knows to buy the. We're gonna buy our shit here pretty like in the next few days or something, just in case. Because here, there's a lot of stuff the stores don't have for some reason. I don't know why. And so we're going to get all our shit early. And just have everything, I guess, but the turkey, because it's frozen. I guess it doesn't matter. But so anyway, yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm going to tell you got to leave in 2 hours. I'd say pack sand there, Gov. Pack sand. They're back.
I tell them to come try to pull me out.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what you want for,
see how that works out for them.
Yeah, that's just what you want on Thanksgiving for a PR is to have the SWAT team pulling people out of a house because they're eating Thanksgiving dinner together. So.
Oh, y'all want to hear some funny shit? And that's really ironic.
Okay.
Because of wintertime. Now, the CDC or somebody said with this COVID shit that since it's getting colder, people are going to be locked indoors. So there's a greater risk of people getting sick with COVID. lock everybody the fuck down in their homes for
Yeah.
like 8 months now?
Yeah. Some places, yeah. You look at England, man. Holy shit. England had a big, like a fuck COVID protest. They're tired of the lockdowns. They're tired of businesses not being open. They're tired of all that bullshit. They're tired of it.
Oh, Italy, they having a big resurgence, and so is England, or one of them places. I know Italy for sure. And now they closed down all restaurants again. But I think it's England or one of those places that everybody, all the Democrats, whoever it was, well, they're having a big resurgence again, and they're finding out 2 million off from what they first reported.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big fuck up.
I read something about that. Yeah. Yeah. That is a big fuck up. Trudeau's making COVID detention centers for a third wave. Oh, that's nice of him. Hey, what the fuck are these people doing, man? I mean, seriously, what the fuck are these people doing? Hey, Deborah Coles here. El Paso has now instituted lockdown, only essential travel, and curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. All democratically run cities, all of them in this country. I mean, the flu was worse than this. They did say
Yeah, they need to
got the flu
tell
shot.
Sue Smolpin.
Yeah, gotta smell the soppins. That's for sure. No one knows what that means. Anyway,
Sue Smolpin. That's what they need to tell Trudeau.
I just say, hey Trudeau, pack sand. Um, this is for 2 weeks.
It's a little bit worse than that.
You know what I have a problem with the whole thing is the absolute positive, hypocritical amount of shit that everybody is telling us to do. I mean, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? Masks. You see how people wear them. Look how I wear them. My nose is hanging out all the fucking time. Lockdowns, you can't go here. Businesses can't open. And then you turn around and let the riots go on in the street. Are you kidding me? Anita's here. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, it is a complete and total joke. And then you turn around, you see these people doing a lot of screaming about wearing masks and social distancing and all that crap. And they're the ones out there with no mask, hanging out with their buddies and doing this, like Chris Cuomo and what's his brother up in New York, the governor. It's like, the COVID goes to help power-grabbing leaders play king. Well, eventually what's going to happen is people are just going to have enough, and they're going to, shit's going to break out. It's just that simple. It really is. It's just so all hypocritical. We would have been better off just letting everybody catch it. If you want to wear a mask, wear one, whatever. Do that kind of shit. You want to stay at your house, stay at your fucking house, whatever. And everybody gets to do what they want. And not put, sick people in nursing homes and, not throw everybody on a ventilator to blow out their freaking lungs and kill them. That kind of stuff. That would have been cool. I got COPD. I don't know. You know what I do? I drink lemon and water 2 or 3 times a day. It helps a little bit with the immune system. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I hate going to town as much as possible, so I don't just go for shits and giggles. Okay, there you go. And social distancing for me was a cinch because I hate people. When you put all that together, I'm fucking good. I, for one, am sick of being treated like a child that can't be
I thought
responsible with my own
shits
health.
and giggles was some kind of English breakfast.
It is. It is. I, for one, am sick of being treated like a child that can't be responsible with my own health. From Destiny Parish. Yep. In Texas, the county judge is the final authority before the governor. I see. Well, perhaps the county judge should go fuck himself. That's what he should do. Wait a minute. What happened here? I missed something. Somebody died. I missed something. I don't know what happened here. I missed a comment or something. I don't see it. 70 have trouble breathing, so she was rushed to the hospital. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you got judges sitting up there thinking they're God. You got governors thinking they're God. Mayors thinking they're God. Everybody thinks they're fucking God. And who do they shit on? Regular people like us. Because the elites don't have to pull this crap unless there's a TV camera. Okay? So, Viv had a friend pass away. Oh, I'm sorry, Anita. I'm sorry. Very sorry. I guess from the COVID or something. But I mean, all these people think they're God, and the one guy who doesn't think he's God and he's just doing the right thing is Trump, and everybody hates him. What the fuck? What bizarre world bullshit are we living in? Oh, there's a new group on Facebook I just heard about. It's called Chumps for Trump. A friend of my dad's invited me to join, so. Yeah.
Well, did Obama do a little rally for Biden? He used the word chumps too, or something, didn't he?
I don't. He might
I don't
have.
know
I
if they're
don't know.
associating it with the whole thing.
I don't know.
He's done a couple. Like yesterday, I saw Obama doing it. Looked like he wanted to be any place else, but doing some kind of rally for Joe. I mean, why is he getting pressured to do this at the last fucking minute?
Yeah.
He never endorsed him. Didn't do anything for the last fucking 6 months. Why now?
I don't even think he wanted him to run because of the Hunter Biden bullshit and all the corruption there. I think he didn't want, because now everybody knows Obama knew about this shit. There's just too much shit that's come out. Obama knew about all this crap. And now it's going to make him look bad, too. Let's see. We have no cases and no death, yet this socialist commie prick that runs my state will still won't fully open the state. No. Let's see. Derek Cole said Obama had a whole 20 people there. I saw a picture, and that's exactly what it looked like. And they look like reporters. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So, if Obama can't get more than 20 people, what does that say? Nobody cares about Obama anymore. He's a distant memory. Even the left don't care about Obama.
No, he served his purpose. They don't need him.
No,
they don't want him. They don't need him. They don't want him. He should he should thank his lucky stars that he's not going to be investigated or not arrested or not anything, and just shut the fuck up.
They all should, especially Hillary Clinton. Hillary, oh, she said she gets sick to her stomach thinking about another Trump term. I'm like, really?
Yeah, like she was in November of 2016, sick
Yeah.
to her stomach.
Yeah.
So she got her ass.
She ain't never got over. She ain't never got over being sick to her stomach the whole fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
That's the fucking funny part.
Yeah, she is. She just needs to go away. You got millions and billions of dollars. Go spend some of it. Enjoy your fucking life and shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a damn what you think. Yeah.
Nor Obama. You know,
Yeah.
he backed up Hillary too, and guess what happened to her sorry ass in 2016? Lost her ass off.
Yep. Non Jovi sang.
Well, they're all saying she lost because she didn't go
Non
here,
Jovi.
didn't go there, didn't think it was important. And Joe's doing the same thing because he physically can't do that much traveling. So he's sort of in the same fucking boat.
Well, she was just as bad. She was passing out and all this bullshit all over the goddamn place. So she has physical problems as well. And you know, it's pretty ironic that they're going to vote in this woman tonight for a new Supreme Court judge on Hillary's fucking birthday.
Yeah, it's funny.
Hoorah.
How old is she? 90? I hope. I mean, close to the end. What? I mean, just I got to tell you, I don't give a damn about
73.
I don't give a damn about these fucking people. Oh, you shouldn't talk bad about the dead. Talk shit about her in her lifetime. Be happy when she's fucking dead. She's a corrupt piece of garbage. You didn't give a damn about this fucking country or doing stuff for it, only herself. And that's like most fucking people in politics. They do for themselves. They don't give it. Look at Susan Collins from Maine. She's not voting because, and the reason is because she's afraid of losing her election. Not good for the country. Her election. It's like, fuck you. I don't give a shit about none of this.
Yeah, she thinks the sun sets and rises in her goddamn asshole or something.
I don't know.
Jesus
Well,
Christ, Hillary, give it a rest.
Yeah. And you know what? You notice she ain't campaigning with Joe. He don't even want her.
Oh no, you ain't seen her husband around either.
Nope.
Where the hell is that motherfucker hide?
No, I don't know. He's
He
probably
hiding with hiding by.
He's probably with a 14-year-old. I don't know. At least that's what they say. Today is Hillary's birthday. Yes. Yeah, I'm still seeing.
No, Bill's probably got his eyes closed and his fingers crossed, going, nobody say Epstein. Nobody say Epstein. And for another 6 months, and it'll be all gone. And what happened to Ghislaine Maxwell? What the fuck happened to this bitch? The hot story that she was going to be all of a sudden.
Well,
is she dead, alive, or what? If they got her on ice? What the fuck is
they
going on
released
with
her whole transcript. They're like 400 and something pages of her transcript where she was interviewed.
Yeah.
So I didn't read all that shit, but they actually removed her from wherever the hell the prison she was being held in and moved her somewhere else so nobody knows where the fuck she's at. Because there was probably going to be a hit on her. Should have got Epstein.
I don't know. I know
but
she's still in jail.
If they don't bring any case forth, what the fuck good does locking her up do? What the fuck good does it do? They just gonna put her in the Bastille, like the Les Miserables guy, and for the rest of her life, just so nobody hears or sees nothing about the motherfucker again, and the case is over. As long as she's just locked up forever.
I don't think the case is over. The only way the case would go.
She got the short end of the fucking stick, I gotta tell you.
The only way the case is over is if Biden wins and that they take the House and the Senate, and that'll be she'll either be killed or she'll be let go. Everything, all the Russia stuff, everything. Hunter Biden. If Joe Biden wins and they get the House and the Senate, everything goes away. Everything goes away. If Trump does, I'm done predicting it. A long time now. I've been saying no one's going to jail because that's just the way it is. But at least it's out there. That's all I can say. And it being out there really doesn't. I mean, does anyone really think that they're going to arrest Joe Biden? They might arrest Hunter Biden for like child pornography or something. I don't know. But I mean, the FBI had this shit for a year and didn't say anything. And if what's on that computer is what they're
Hunter's
saying,
probably in goddamn Thailand somewhere right now. He ain't coming back to the U.S. if he was smart.
Oh yeah, he's hobnobbing with Chinese or Ukrainians right about now, probably.
oh, here's the deal. In the end, okay. I was watching Bongino. He had an interview with Giuliani, and they really didn't get into exactly what was on, but it was kind of like implied that there was child pornography on there. And I see all the pictures on Facebook. Who knows if they're real or not? People take them as gold as soon as they see them. I have no idea if they're real. But if half of the shit that's on them laptops is true, yeah, he should spend the rest of his life under the jail, along with his father. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Come on, man. It's all malarkey.
Come on, man.
He was put in
Maybe have to call Corn Pop on your ass.
He was put in Walter Reed for drug overdose per Twitter. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I got to tell you, I trust Twitter less than I trust Facebook. All right. I heard that this morning when I got up. It's like, yeah, I don't.
I would believe if it was a lead overdose, but not drug. You get Clinton size real quick.
Well, they don't want they don't want him to put any kind of leverage on Hunter to squeal. So he's got to disappear one way or the other. Get out of the country. Be his best bet, probably. Of course, they would have to arrest him and go through, which they're not going to do in the first place and everything. But I forget. I mean, this. You could go down the whole line of this should be, that should be, they should, and they don't do anything.
Nope. Well, they're talking about.
No, he definitely won't be woken up at 5 a.m. by the FBI busting down his door and shit. And
yeah.
With frogmen and shit in the river.
With CNN
and CNN filming it the whole time.
Yeah. You know what? Trump they're talking. I read an article today where they're talking about getting rid of, after he wins the election, getting rid of Christopher Wray. And because, I mean, the FBI had this laptop for a year. And they're talking about a money laundering scheme.
Wray should have been gone a year ago.
Yeah, I know. First of all, everyone in the goddamn upper echelon of the FBI pretty much should be gone, and they start over again.
He's another Mueller and Comey or whatever his fucking name was. Ray's just as corrupt.
Yep, obviously. I mean, I know what the money laundering scheme is actually to pay for play for Biden. But you have child pornography supposedly on there, and that's not part of the investigation. Come on.
But how far down the tree of the FBI do you got to go to cut out the rot before you get it all out? Well, That's the dilemma.
Here's the deal. Every time you find something out, you fire that person. It's that fucking simple. I mean, it's like the Justice Department. I mean, maybe he likes Barr. I don't know. Maybe him and Barr got something going that they know what they're doing. I don't fucking know. But then you have lawyers in the Justice Department that are completely against Trump. You know, it's like,
Yeah, there's too many Obama holdovers that Trump left in there. He should have fired the whole fucking bunch.
I think so too. I think
Like
so
Obama,
too.
Obama did that. Obama cleaned house.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And that's what Trump should have done. He should have definitely got rid of Comey the day he got into office. For me, if I'm president, I'm getting into office. The only thing I needed to see was that press conference he pulled with Hillary saying no one would prosecute her. The day I got in office, I'd give him a phone call, say, get your shit and get the fuck out of the building. We'll send security to escort you to your car.
Well, then you got to look at how far. I mean, even if there weren't Obama holdovers, where do their allegiances lie? You know, most of them are fucking libtards in the first place.
Yep.
Probably not overtly, but how do you know?
I don't know. It's just like the intelligence community. Trump was right about the intelligence community. They were trampling all over everybody's rights. They were doing all kinds of. So we got 52 to 43 is the vote right now. I still think there's some time left, obviously. But looks like she's going to get. That's not a problem.
I thought 51 was the magic number or something. I don't know.
It was the magic number. There's only 53 Republicans. We know that old woman.
But Susan Collins.
She said she would vote no.
Yeah, Susan Collins from Maine is going to vote no because she's in the election of her lifetime.
And it's nothing but Democrats in Maine, so she's hoping that that'll gain her some Democrat votes to try to remain a rhino.
Yep. You know what? You want to be a politician? You go out, you state your opinion as you believe it. You see where the chips fall. You might lose. But at least you got your dignity. These people would sell their own mother for 50 cents for a vote. One vote.
And $1.
Yeah. Justice Barrett will be ruling on cases by this time tomorrow. Well, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but it'd be very soon. And there's some pretty big ones coming up. What the Supreme Court should have done, knowing that this was going to happen, 99% chance, knowing at least there was going to be a vote, they should have held up on any cases so that they could have her rule with them, and you wouldn't have gotten a tie vote in the on the last one, which was bullshit. Something to do with voter. The whole. I think it was the Pennsylvania 3 days after the election.
Ballot.
Yeah.
Extension. Yeah, what it was.
Yeah. So apparently Clarence Thomas is going to swear her in. I'm assuming that's tonight at the White House with Trump there, so that'll be something to watch.
Yep. Trump said that today. As soon as this vote goes in, she's headed to the White House and she will be sworn in.
Are you gonna make her drink a can of Coke with a pubic hair on it?
Stupid ass.
I did not get that one. I'm watching it now. Looks like I'm assuming these are all Republican senators sitting in here, and all the empty seats are where the Democrats should be sitting, but they're all pissy, apparently, according to the comments. So,
Oh yeah, they just went in, voted no, and ran the fuck out.
yeah, well, Tiffany's,
And all butthurt and shit, knowing that they can't win.
I guess Tiffany's watching it on TV. She's kind of giving us some updates. Did they call it right now? It is 52.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
52 to 46, Deborah, not yet. That's another thing. They have a time limit on these votes also usually, and they just keep, they let people vote after the time limit. I've been noticing that a lot. They had CNN on all day in the lunchroom today. Almost went home sick from the stench coming from the TV. That's from Larry Burns. Why would they have CNN on? Do they have CNN Canada? Is that what it is? I don't even know. President Trump.
Larry working in an airport? That's how they play.
Yeah. No, Larry works at a one of those distribution centers, grocery distribution centers. I don't know, driving a forklift or some damn thing. I don't know what he does exactly, but apparently the break room's got CNN.
Oh, a real worker?
Oh, he says it's US CNN. So why would they have that on in Canada? She's confirmed. Okay, so let me look here. Yep, apparently Chucky's on. Chuck Grassley. I kind of like Chuck Grassley just because he seems like a crotchety old man, man. He really does. Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court. Well, we'll all love her till she votes against something we want.
Watch the screaming and crying of the liberals tonight. You can probably go outside and hear it right about now.
Everybody go to Twitter. I got to go on there and see what's trending. I could just imagine. Yep, there it is. There it is. Senate confirms Amy Barrett. Let's see. Is she trending number one? No. She's number 3 trending on Twitter.
Oh, it's about to change to number 1.
I imagine.
It just happened, so
it's
that'll change quick.
Yeah, it will. So it just happens literally like a minute ago. So, well, I got to tell you, you say what you will about Trump. But his, he's changed the Supreme Court. He's changed a lot of courts. He's put a lot of judges on courts that believe in the Constitution, and hopefully won't turn into one of them ones that are always, being liberal activists on the bench. So, that's something. She is confirmed. Happy birthday, Hillary Clinton. From Tiffany. So, hey, Larry, send me a box of Lysol. I understand you guys have it all up there. CNN has been in Canada as long as I can remember. Same here, Larry, with mainstream media. I can't watch it. I only watch Sky News Australia. It is the only one with conservatives. Okay.
Well, all of them are worldwide networks, so they're not just in the United States. They go all over the place.
Yeah, Larry, you should change it to Fox News and see if anybody's head exploded. I don't watch CNN or Fox News for the same reason.
Fox.
I don't drink from my toilet bowl. Yeah, I don't watch Fox News. I don't. As a matter of fact, I used to watch him just for the Trump rallies once in a, and now YouTube channels one whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know. I put it on my favorites list so that now I know where it is. As long as she leaves the second alone, maybe we can quit paying for Planned Parenthood. I'm good. Yeah, at the very least, if we can't get rid of abortion, we should not be funding Planned Parenthood. Newsmax is good. I've watched them, yeah, a little bit. I you know what? I just read the news. I have probably 20, 25 news sites and my favorites up here, and I will go through most of them and watch and read that. After a while, it gets repetitious. So. I keep getting kicked off. I don't have any news period. After 30 seconds, it kills my buzz. I haven't watched CNN in 10 years, Lars. I used to watch CNN when it first came on, you know, Ted Turner and all. I think he owned it or whatever. I think it was Ted Turner. You know,
Yeah.
I used to watch CNN.
My dad's brother, Ted Turner. My dad's brother worked way back in the day in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yep.
My dad's brother was a editor and anchor man of many news stations.
Yeah. So I mean, you go to
your Uncle Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. Okay. No, Ron Burgundy.
Debbie Harms.
No, look him up.
I've never watched
CNN. J.A. Young.
Debbie, how old are you? Because, all right, this is why I ask. When CNN first came on, it was like, I think it was the first 24-hour news network. You could turn it on any time of the day or night and get the news. It was novel.
Used to be real news.
Yeah, it was a novel thing. So almost the whole country was watching it at one time. If you had cable, and this was when cable was kind of in its infancy, back when MTV played music videos, you know, and if you wanted to watch Bonanza, call it now, but it used to be called the Family Channel. You know, I'm 69, so you were around when that all started. You know, because before that it was just, you know, the 5:30 you used to have the local news, and then 6 o'clock it was, you know, the national news. I'm a rancher, so I got my news off the radio. Yeah. Well, I got that, yeah. They probably didn't have cable out in the middle of nowhere. I watched CNN till the Gulf War, and Geraldo was getting a lot of time. After that, dumped him. Yeah, Geraldo. You know what's wrong with Geraldo? He's actually proud of his career. Unreal. He's proud of his career. That guy.
Oh yeah, he had some sort of anniversary yesterday or the day before or something.
Yeah.
55 years and whatever the fuck it was.
Yep. But that was back in the day. That was cable was something else. Holy crap! You watch ESPN at 3 a.m. They had the Scottish games on. It's crazy shit, man. They had cable access shows that were just bizarre. Not anymore. It's all glitz and glamour. Sad.
Whatever happened to the USA channel? Remember that?
Yeah.
Used to have the USA up all night.
I
watched that shit all night long.
Yeah, I thought the USA was still a thing. I don't know. Channel 10 here has been bought by CBS America, and the liberal drivel they go on with now is nauseating. Thanks for that, America. You're welcome, Destiny. We do what we can for Australia. You know that. Mitch is making a motion. Well, tell what it is because I got the sound off over here. How about he makes a motion that we take all the Democrats out in the street and shoot them in the back of the head? How about that? For being jackasses and liars.
Now, what was that thing they were bitching about McConnell the other day? He had a fat lip and his hand was all bruised the fuck up and everything. And I don't know, it was like, what did he do? Fall down?
Oh, I don't know.
Incompetent and
I have no
blah,
idea.
Blah.
Diane Evans,
Yeah,
how are you?
He took a dirt dive or something. He tripped or fell or something and busted his face. So it was all, now he's incompetent.
Yep, it's hard on you guys who have friends
Well, he
over
is
here who know
in
better.
all practicality, but I mean, fuck.
Here's the problem with like.
Yeah, I tripped and busted my ass when I was like 5 to 6 years old too.
Here's the problem with, like, say for instance, Destiny says CBS bought their local channel. Now they're going to put CBS type shit on there, and people are going to think that's what America's about. And it's not. Okay. CNN, same thing. And, Fox News ain't that much
well, it's
better.
fucking Al Jazeera, but it's
Al Jazeera. I thought Al Jazeera went out of business or something. They used to have a channel, the Muslim channel was on my satellite, but I think they went under.
Oh, Al Gore was all up in that shit.
Yeah, probably. I bet he got out of the stock business with them once they started losing all that money, though, because they actually went bankrupt, I think. Nobody was watching them. They
got bought out by a firm that Al Gore was in cahoots with or running or some shit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Destiny said they just had a story on that it's not just women that get periods.
Dude, let me tell you, some of these stupid ass liberals they're just fucked in the head. I'm sorry.
You now understand.
I mean, they can't figure out which bathroom is.
Yeah, I know. You guys over there in Australia are now going to figure out what we've been dealing with for years now, since Obama.
It's not news.
Say what I hated George Bush, but at least everybody knew what bathroom to use, and the people that thought they were women just shut the fuck their mouth up and didn't tell everybody about their periods and that kind of crap. All these men. Yeah.
Well, men get periods too. I mean, we get them secondhand.
Yeah.
Basically.
CNN was severely pushing that Biden was ahead by 10%, and that hasn't happened for a long time. He's not ahead. The polls are bullshit. It's hard to believe that because every news organization uses polls. But the polls are bullshit. When they say something like a CNN poll or a Fox News poll, they put the poll on the site and people vote, and you can vote more than once. So it's bullshit.
And they overpoll Democrats. Whoever the hell they select, the Democrats make up the majority of who the fuck they're polling.
Yeah. Well,
and Jerry, if you watch that Dan Bongino that had
I can't remember his name either, but I know
governor. You saw Robert something or another.
Yeah.
You heard what he said?
Yep.
He changed everything, and he's one of the only ones that ever did Trafalgar or Trafalgar.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Trafalgar.
The way ask the person you're polling who they think their neighbor's going to vote for, as opposed to who you think they're going to vote for.
Yeah.
And that's when they got it all wrong in 2016, because the people said, Trump, that's who my neighbor's going to vote for.
Well,
and it's the same shit this year.
And obviously who they're asking. I mean, if you're going to go to New York City and do a poll, or San Francisco, or Dallas, or Houston, or Detroit, or New York, okay, and you pretty much want a liberal outcome, you're more than likely going to get it. Come on. Phone calls. They have lists of who voted Democrat, who voted Republican. They buy these lists. So, well, call 50 from this one and 20 from this one and see what they say. Chances are you're going to get a liberal leaning outcome. And keep in mind, people pay for polls. News organizations pay for polls. Big business pays for polls. So if they're paying for them, they want the outcome they want, especially politicians. How in God's name could anybody think Joe Biden is ahead of anything other than, the leader of the corrupt gang? Eric Jarvis here. How you doing, Eric?
Oh, and then yesterday Joe was making a comment referencing the Proud Boys and calling them the Poor Boys. Joe is just fucked up, man.
Yeah, that moron.
Yeah, Nick, you're getting another storm. The hell, Louisiana?
I mean,
you better go.
That shit has to stop.
Yeah, you better go buy some.
We've been through the whole alphabet.
Yeah.
Now they're going into the Greek alphabet.
Yeah, the next one's Zeta.
What's the next one?
Zeta.
Hieroglyphics?
I don't know. Sanskrit.
No, I mean after they run out this
one.
one.
Sanskrit.
Hieroglyphics, Sanskrit?
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least this time I'm way on the left edge of this one.
Yeah,
if it stays well.
Well, it's supposed to only be a tropical storm, so hopefully that's not as bad. We'll see.
Well, it's turned into a hurricane, so I don't know what's going to happen. They said it will hit Louisiana coast come Wednesday sometime. We'll see what happens, but it's supposed to turn towards New Orleans area and Alabama and all those places. We'll see. At some bit could do a 360 and coming right up my poop chute again. You never know.
God loves you, Nick.
It loves to see misery in me.
I guess. Tropical storms bring tropical Bigfoots. Yeah, might catch a Bigfoot and become rich and famous. And there you go. And then cook it up.
Yeah.
It'll be fun for you.
Might drown and make it an easy kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. You drown, it's an easy kill.
There you go. So you can always look at the bright side, Nick. And then Matt will come visit you and pose with the dead Bigfoot. And, you two could go on tour together.
Then we have proof.
Yeah.
And then we got proof.
Together you could go. It would be fun.
Well, that ties in a cyclical way with how many people go missing in national parks, where you're not allowed to carry weapons. And obviously the Bigfoot are aware of this. In different areas, they won't be found because most people are armed if they're in the wilderness. But it's not allowed in national parks. And they're smart enough, they're savvy. They know this. So they can attack and wreak mayhem at will.
Jimmy Collins, I am not the Bigfoot bait. I will not be the Bigfoot bait. One of the good things about living in the deep south of the country is we don't have to deal with cyclones up north. What the hell is a cyclone? Is that like a tornado? I don't know what a cyclone is. Do we have them here?
The same thing. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
deal with cyclones, it's the same difference.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Yeah, well, we got tornadoes. All right. No. Bigfoot bait.
No, there
I
are
don't think so.
technical differences between cyclones and tornadoes, but they're not that much different. It's a different air massages conflicting with each other and conflating, and temperature wises and moisture is, but it's basically the same.
Moisturage? Let's see. Deborah Cole says,
Maddie is.
yeah, Deborah Cole says we are already down to 36 outside, supposed to get down to 21 degrees tonight. Okay, well, enjoy that, I guess. Yeah, enjoy that.
Call Matt. He'll be happy to turn on your heater.
Yeah. They are tropical hurricanes.
Well, I'll be sleeping with my stocking cap on tonight, probably, and my duvet.
You're going to sleep with a couch?
Say again.
You're going to sleep with
duvet?
You're going to sleep with your couch?
That's a divan.
No, I don't know. Tiffany says Oklahoma, it's 28. Well, you have ice, and we've already discussed your bad life choices. I don't know. I went to Vegas. It's in the middle of a desert. I couldn't believe how cold it was at night.
Oh yeah, it gets kind of chilly over there. It's hot as fuck during the day.
Yeah,
but it gets chilly at night.
It's literally a different home. But when you're used to living in Florida, which is more of a tropical.
Oh, but it's different.
Yeah, it's more of a tropical type of heat with humidity and all that sometimes reaches 90%. But then you turn around and go to Vegas, it just feels different. It's still hot, but you know. Let's see.
Yeah, but the humidity is like 30% or something. You could actually walk around comfortably in a light long sleeve shirt and never sweat.
Right.
When it's 113 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not like here when it's 70, humidity is 2,000%, and you're sweating your ass.
You're right in the shade, but if you're in the sun in Vegas when it's hot, it's still fucking hot.
The main problem with Vegas,
the shade, you're not getting the humidity. Yeah.
Between the heat and the carbon monoxide, it wears you out. That's why people stay inside. Pray for Colorado. Our mountains are burning up, and we had a bad drought. Yeah, I know the fires are still going on. They're not even in the press anymore. Yeah.
Did you get notification?
Oh yeah, I just saw the one up in Irvine. It's near my property. It's across the freeway. It's fairly close, but I don't think it's gonna get there. Hopefully, well, I don't know, but whatever. I can't tell you.
I don't know. It was 85 here today, so that's all I know.
Is your property within the wind direction that the fire could jump the freeway?
Oh yeah, it's going east to west. Yeah, the fire is east of the property and the wind's blowing west. I mean, it's west of the fire and the wind's blowing west. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. No wonder they're telling people to get the fuck out.
Well, good luck with all this. I live in Florida. We don't have this problem. Every so often, the Everglades burns up.
Make
I don't
sure
live
you're
by
caught
there.
up on the current rent.
Yeah.
Milk them for everything you can. Pull a caper, Matt. Pull a big caper here. Don't disappoint us.
Well, I could see this as being a headache now, really. Them getting evacuated somehow is my fucking problem as the landlord. I don't see it as my problem, but I'm sure they're gonna try to fucking make it that way.
Well, how many renters do you have, man?
Two properties, two rental properties.
Oh, fuck. That's nothing. Collect your money now and fuck them. Tell them to run quick.
Like I say, let it burn down with all their shit. You don't have a problem anymore. And you still got property. Then nobody, when they buy property, cares about the house. They care about the property. Then you'll make $1 million selling it in California. Probably only worth $150, but you'll make $1 million.
Right. Or you wait till they evacuate moving truck, steal all their shit before your place burns down.
Yeah. Do that.
Perfect caper.
Yeah. You should do that.
You got the keys to the place, right?
Yeah, I could go rifle the joint, I guess. Call it Ludus. Write that off too. What I might find, I don't know. It could be a gold mine. Yeah, I gotta think about this.
Yeah, I mean, they could have some old baseball cards that's worth $1 million and shit. Just that one.
Yeah, this sounds like a good plan. Nothing can go
Oh,
wrong
this
here.
dude's like a fucking doctor or something, but
Oh, he's
probably gonna take all his valuables with him or
he's got
something. He's not
antiques and everything.
stupid, probably.
Oh,
Take his Ferrari and everything, right?
judging by the doctors my wife goes to, you probably wouldn't get much because none of them are too bright. Tomorrow's a balmy 52 looking for.
Well, hey, what can I take?
2 days ago was -4. -4. Larry, I would have moved if it got to -4. I would have left everything I own and just kept driving if I could get to.
That's got to be Celsius. That ain't Fahrenheit. -4, my ass.
He lives in Canada. It's always -4. Middle of July, it's like 5.
Yeah, but their thermometer scale is not the same fucking thing.
No, I get it. They use Celsius because
They're on metric or
they're
something.
on that fucking stupid metric shit like the rest of the world. You people, man, with the metric. Enough with the metric. Okay, we get it. You think you're better than everybody. May have some good scotch. Doctors like scotch. There you go, Matt. You made some good scotch out of it.
Yeah, they do like scotch. That's a fact. They
Yeah.
love scotch for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, I know the fucker's got some green in his wallet because he's paying top dollar for this fucking joint.
Well, there you go.
Who knows what he charges his patients then?
Larry Burns says that's Fahrenheit, Matt. I convert for you. Larry Burns is a friend of the show, that's for sure. He converts Celsius to regular intelligent fucking shit, Fahrenheit. And we appreciate that, Larry. We do.
Oh, wait a minute. He lives in Ontario or something. Can't be that fucking cold there yet. October?
Dude, there's
cold.
another lady I'm friends with from Canada.
I'll think about 30, 35 or something. But come on.
Why would he lie about
Shit,
this?
they're having snowstorms already in the United States.
Yeah.
Michigan, Canada's colder than
Michigan had snow already.
because of all that global warming we got going.
I mean, Canada, it snows, and that's what it does. Middle of July, you got a blizzard.
Well, I know, but I mean, I lived like as the crow flies, like 30 miles from Ontario.
Okay, well, he
The
lives.
temperatures aren't that fucking different. I mean,
He as the crow flies, he lives in Edmonton, Alberta, not Ontario.
well, that's a different case study in its own right. We could delve into on a different, psychological exam.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
How
hell,
how about we
Louisiana
just how
in
about we
August
how about we just believe
When
the
you
guy who lives there? How about that?
at 85 degrees and landed in Detroit and it was snowing.
Let's see. Here it gets minus 40 Fahrenheit in a couple of months. See, why don't we just believe the guy who actually lives there? Probably has a thermometer at his front door, back door, some fucking where, or I don't know, watches the news.
Or he wants one in his back door.
Have you not seen that a polar vortex is coming down? Why do you think my desert is getting snow tonight? It's going to snow in the desert? Nick, I got to tell you, we're the only two on here with any brains. I mean, I know it gets too hot in the summer. I get that, but damn.
It's crazy. This
Where-
global warming shit is like totally.
Oh yeah, snows in the desert. That's not unusual. That's every year occurrence. High desert gets fucking cold as fuck in the winter.
Larry is in Alberta with the Schnooks, whatever that is. Real cold, bang a Schnook. Warn. I don't know what a Schnook is, but okay. Larry, go bang one. There you go. Celsius is real. Fahrenheit is for big girl blouses. Oh, shut up, Destiny. We all know you think you're better than everybody while you're running around after kangaroos out there. It's going to snow in the desert in Texas. That's interesting. Well, I live in Florida, and it don't snow here, so I'm good. It did snow in Gainesville. I think it was 89 it snowed in Gainesville. And there was actually some on the ground when it finished. Wasn't a lot, but it was there. It was 5 degrees. You know, I had no heat in my apartment. I stayed in my heated water bed. I was very happy. And drank beer. It all worked out. It did.
Waterbed.
Yeah. 1989, I had a water bed. Heated. It was nice. Very nice. And stayed very warm. I'll try to take pictures if I can. Okay.
Oh yeah, I had one too. Right about the same time.
Yeah. I've had 2 or 3.
Oh yeah,
water
you
beds.
guys making porno movies too or something?
Damn, I miss a heated water bed. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? It was okay, but I gotta tell you, you can't
It
have.
will make you sweat.
If you have a water bed,
It's hard to regulate.
you cannot have cats. This I can tell you for sure.
No, it's not.
You especially.
Leak.
Yeah,
Patch,
you especially cannot have 5 cats. Otherwise, you jump into the waterbed at night and realize and wake up thinking you're in the shower, and you can't figure out why you're soaking wet. So, and then you have to, drain the waterbed and throw it away because there's 900 holes in
When
it.
you have Yeah, and then when you have 5 cats, some of them end up in 5-gallon tubs on the perimeters of the property.
That too. Look, A little drawback.
I am going to regret to the day I die ever saying that out loud. I had a waterback back in the day, had to burp it a lot. Yeah, because they get like
It's
uncomfortable.
just a little creepy, actually. You know what I mean?
I don't know, don't bother me. What does it bother you for? They used to make a puncture-proof waterbed mattress. Yeah, I didn't have that kind. Super glue does
They're
work.
like posture feeding.
Yeah, super glue
Or
does
sealy.
work on
Which
the
one?
on the cat pinholes. The problem is when you have 5, you actually have 800 or 900 pinholes. So I would actually have to use roofing tar on the bed to get it to quit leaking. Do they still sell water beds? I'm sure they do somewhere. I don't know. I haven't seen a water bed for sale in a long time. I hate water beds. I suffer from
Oh,
severe
they sell
motion
like
sickness.
purple beds now. Shit like that.
Stop being a victim there, Destiny, with your severe motion sickness. You'll be fine. To each their own, right, Jerry? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't like to dig. I had to bury the dog, because I can't just, there wasn't no tubs big enough to put him in. So, I had to bury the dog. And, but, whatever. I buried it. Two of the last 2 cats I had, I buried them. And the first one that died, I buried him. Now you could just fix your leaky waterbed with Flex Seal. That's a good point, Eric. I hadn't thought of that, but I'm not going to buy a waterbed. So that's true, though. I didn't think about that. That's a true story.
Hell, you can build a boat with that shit, according to
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mike Lindell,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is.
And you could put a screen door at the bottom of it, so
Yeah.
you can see. Like you're going on some kind of goddamn fish excursion, and you can watch it. It's
Yeah.
all sealed.
I have a little pet cemetery. So do I. We got started. It's under the carport, really. And I got pallets over the graves so nobody digs them up. I never owned a waterbed, but I heard it gives you backaches. The problem with waterbeds is if you didn't know, you gotta only put in the exact water you need, and it's a process of figuring it out as you go, until you get it just right. They did have motionless waterbeds too, which was a waste of money because they were not motionless, but they were closer than the original ones where they didn't have the baffles in them. Give me a memory foam mattress topper any day. They are awesome. All right.
Yeah, water baths didn't have that. Dial your number kind of thing. Whatever they had, they call that shit.
The F-16 or something RC plane is flying around. This thing is fucking awesome. It must cost a fortune because it's fucking fast. Hear it?
Yeah, I think I heard something.
It's flying right over my yard.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's. I mean, it's. I bet it costs a fucking arm and leg because it's going a long ways. I mean, just the range of the controller is pretty impressive. I mean, it's high. Too.
Yeah, they're a lot different than they
Crazy.
used to be. That range is way better than it used to be. That's an expensive hobby, man. It is expensive.
Yeah, this guy's pretty good at it too. I mean, he did like a stall and was doing like a free fall and then lit it up again and barrel rolled out of it. He does all kinds of shit. It's weird.
Okay. Well, that is an expensive hobby.
Oh, we had this was speaking of planes. Yeah, this is expensive. Speaking of planes, I said it was like for like Veterans Day when they flew some old uh, World War II planes over. But yesterday, I started hearing a plane. I'm like, well, that sounds different from the prop dusters I'm always hearing. Well, it was a dual prop, one prop on each wing,
Mm-hmm.
and then comes another one, and another one, and another one. Four planes just following each other. And apparently, my house is a flight path
Lucky you.
because they fly right over my house
Yeah.
every damn time there's a plane coming in. Yeah, a crop duster, a chopper. Uh, it doesn't matter what it is. It's right over my house.
Mhm.
I'm like, well, this is crazy. So I guess it's just maybe it's all I can think of, or they're just out for shits and giggles. I don't know.
We used to live in.
But that's what I'm
Spying on your ass.
We used,
Probably so.
we used to live in Davie, Florida, when we first moved to Florida in a townhouse, and it was in the flight path of Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Wow, that was loud. I mean, they would literally fly over the house at like 500 feet, taking off and landing. Take care, Deborah. Thank you. She's having chili tonight, because of the snow in the desert at 20 degrees, which is nice. I need a new bed. They're so expensive. We need a king size with all our munchkins. Yeah, we sleep on a king size too. And they are expensive. They are ridiculously expensive. They truly are.
Well, yeah, just for mattresses, they want like 12, $1,500, and you don't get nothing but the damn mattress.
Are you kidding me? They want.
Good luck with the rest of the bed.
Yeah, you're right. Supreme Court is trending number 1, 2, 3. Yep. Number 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and number 7, number 8, number 10. If you want to count Schumer, number 11. Number 13 is Merrick Garland. 16 is Harry Reid.
Oh, they're gonna bring that in.
Yeah.
Bring Garland
19.
in. There you go.
19
They
is,
all butter.
yep, 19 is Barrett. Susan Collins is 21 because she didn't vote for her. U.S. Senate is 25. 28, congratulations, ACB. Yeah, so Twitter is full up with that. I'm going to turn Twitter off because it annoys me. Nah, cats on my bed, no dogs, because if I 2 demented giraffes got on there as well.
Well, I don't know what all that means. I have no idea.
So Destiny has cats on her bed, no dogs, and she apparently owns 2 demented giraffes. Probably waiting till they mature enough so she could put them on the Barbie, but I don't know.
Destiny's dogs, they try to dig a hole through it.
Yeah, they're like army dogs, man.
Should tie their legs together, zip tie them together, behind the back.
Yeah, they're like army dogs. They dig foxholes in the yard and stuff. Direct liquidation in Burnaby. You'll save some monies, or loonies, as they call them, I believe. All right, you know what? I think we'll cut it short because this is really we're just talking to talk. Anyway, it is 10 till, so we're gonna go. Matt, do you have any last words for this evening? Thank you, Matt.
Yeah,
Well said.
everybody stay demented and divergent, and we'll leave it at that.
Demented and divergent. Okay. Apparently Jolene wasn't drinking tonight. She didn't comment too much. So sorry, Jolene. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, Wednesday, rather, 7 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, let's see what else. Nick, how about you? Well said, Nick.
Everybody that's cold, call Matt. He would love to turn on goddamn heat right about now.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Because he gets denied at his own home.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Matt has to.
Other than that,
Matt walks around with him.
I got another hurricane coming, and we'll see what the fuck happens with that shit.
Yep. At least, now Matt's got to walk around with one of them flasher coats on all day because he's always so cold. And his wife, because he's old, and his wife won't let him turn on the heat and stuff. But Debbie Harms, thank you for coming, Debbie.
Yeah, Stalag 17 is a rough gig. I gotta tell you.
Still, sorry, Jimmy. If you can't remind me to put the freaking microphone down, I don't care about the 10 minutes. Anyway, guys, we'll be back Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. We appreciate Debbie being here tonight. I believe she's been on here before, but I don't remember. And I have seen the name. Are we friends on Facebook? Or have I just seen your posts? I recognize the name. Anyway, please be vigilant. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and always remember it's amazing what you can do when you have no other choice. My name is Jerry on behalf of Matty K and Nikki Young. We bid you a good evening. We will see you again Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern to discuss more of the wacko Washington people and their stupid politics that drive us all nuts. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Bye.